ships approaching Varkona.
The mystery has been solved, Varkona.
Hi everyone, this is Will from Productions², and we're back to continue our Sword of the Stars Let's Play walkthrough. Crap, I have it on 144 refresh rate, so things are gonna look weird, I guess, now. So, a couple things have been going on that I haven't been able to upload anything. You'll hear more about this later tonight on the first impressions video I'm going to do on Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 Remix. As well, but I thought I'd do it on this too. So, I've been dealing with a couple things. First of all, I've had to do a lot of work on one of my other projects for our clients, so I've been working on that mostly. Then I also bought some bookcases to kind of try and clean up the room a bit and get some more space, and been busy putting those together, as well as we're recently dealing with 2 failed hard drives. So one of them I knew was failing. That's basically my old well, failed, I should say. That's my old footage recording drive, my F drive. You'll have heard it referred to in previous walkthroughs. Not recently, but like a year and a half, 2 years ago, that long ago, on those walkthroughs, and before that. It's a Samsung Hitachi Desk Star, I believe. 750 gigabytes, but anyway, it had failed a while back, and I had managed to pull the data off it and save it, and was able to reformat it, but not able to use it. And so I decided that wouldn't be a big deal to just leave it in my system. But then one of my other drives, my I drive, which was the drive I've been using for, back if you're watching the walkthroughs for Persona 3 and Dawn of War 2, those walkthroughs I'd recorded on some of the footage on the I, and then there was the drive went to raw state, and I had to recover the footage, and it got messed up, and there's some parts in the walkthrough. Those walkthroughs are really messed up from that. That drive actually started making this god awful clicking noise. Not really clicking; it was more like a fast humming kind of click, kind of weird sort of noise. That usually indicates that there's there's basically a mechanical failure imminent on the drive head. The arm on the drive head, because it's clicking around and doing all kinds of weird things, and the drive was getting stupidly hot. I mean, you could kind of feel the heat a couple of maybe 6 inches away from you. You could kind of feel the heat coming off, and it would kind of burn you when you touched it, because there's so much friction going on. So before that drive completely failed, I took all the data off it and moved it to my backup drive, my 6 terabyte Western Digital green drive, and then replaced that with a new drive, which we're recording to right now, which is a Western Digital 8 terabyte purple, which we're going to see is supposed to be useful, or it's been optimized for recording video to. And we're going to see just how it works. It's supposed to have some sort of built-in technologies to decrease frame drop rate and have a very high writing speed, as opposed to focusing on reading and writing, so that you can write to it more quickly. And video footage is supposed to be really, it's supposed to be really good for video footage. But it's an 8 terabyte drive, and we'll see how it works out. That's fine though. The 2 drives are replaced for barely. So the I drive, the one that was kind of getting messed up and too hot, that's only about 250 gigabytes. The F drive was 750 gigabytes. So really, I replaced them with a drive that's about 8 times the capacity, which is kind of sick, to be honest. I have literally over 20 terabytes of hard drive space now. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it all, but I end up filling it somehow. So I always end up having space problems eventually. Anyway, so that's why I haven't been doing any rendering or really recording either, because I've been dealing with all that stuff. But now we're going to get back into it. And really, I already have the footage I need for Saints Row the 3rd for this week. I just need to record some more for Sword of the Stars. I already did do some recording, and I have to fix some footage from a crash that happened, which caused us to switch over to the Tarka, because that human game is pretty much screwed over. It kept on crashing at certain points when battles started getting too large, even without going into them manually. And it wasn't always that either. I think there was an issue also where there's a crash in this game with a specific random encounter. Not sure what it is, but there's a specific time when I'm getting a random encounter with an alien menace or something, and it just crashes. Not sure why. At least on that game. Some might have multiple reasons, but Sword of the Stars has always been kind of a crashy. I should say the Mars engine has always been kind of crashy. So, anyway, so we started the Tarka game, and we already ran into both the other empires. Haven't really had much chance to expand yet, because I've been finding a bunch of plants that we couldn't inhabit. We have found some that we can, hence all the blinky exclamation points. But our economy's not strong enough yet to properly colonize all these worlds yet. And we've also been dealing with trying to build some defensive fleets for dealing with the other two races as we come into contact with them. But let's see what's going on. What do we got? Combat at Midway, which we've engaged them. Okay. I think we're getting totally destroyed or something by them. So we got new technologies, research complete. We are researching fusion now, though. I think that's fusion, yeah. Just started. Got a few fleets doing things. And we got this inbound director fleet with one ship to Altara. Let me go ahead and repair these. Actually, we have no repair availability. Okay. That's fine. So, let's go ahead and end the turn. So, Midway. Yeah, they've got 28 DEs. We only have 14. Are you serious? The Botany Bay? Botany Bay. Come on. That's so ridiculous. I'm watching Star Trek 2. Or started watching Star Trek 2 tonight. Halfway through it. I'm going to finish it tomorrow, but that's kind of crazy. Talk about just random coincidences. And the Potemkin. Another reference to Star Trek. At least, well, this is Next Generation, but... and... twice as many ships. Let's find. I guess we'll try and find it manually. I mean, at best we can stage, you know, string it out a bit more and try and get some more ships over there or something. But I doubt it's pretty far away. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can win that one. If we do manually. Oh, another thing, Mass Effect Andromeda. I've been playing the heck out of that game as well. That's another reason why.
Coordinates received. Maneuver drives to full.
That guy's engine must be destroyed. Yeah.
Target locked. Yes, Conrad. Bring guns to bear.
That's a heavy planetary missile there. Took that one out. Those will usually take most destroyers out in one shot, at least this early on.
We are targeted, Tycho. Destroyer down. Target locked. Give attacks.
Yes, Captain. Bring guns to bear.
Incoming.
Firing on all batteries.
Incoming.
Target data received.
I think we're gonna lose this one.
Batteries.
We got half a minute left, and I think we're down to our last
We
ships.
are targeted, Tycho. Tycho. Destroyer down. We've got hostile fire, comrade.
Firing on all batteries.
Yeah. It's element of numbers. I think we took down quite a few of theirs, so.
Hostile fire, comrade.
We must withdraw for the moment, Tycho.
We did damage quite a few as well.
System update.
How did we do on that? Wait, it says we won Altara? Oh no, Midway. Of course we won Altara. So we got 6 of theirs, they got 13 of ours. It's not too bad, I guess. It's not good either, but it's not bad. Okay. Really, we need support ships. Or a bunch of tankers. I'm not even sure tankers would be enough. I guess that would be enough to get the Midway. 12 turns, so wow.
The Armada moves as one.
That could also be fine. Alright, so let's go to cruiser. We didn't build any support ships on the cruiser size. Dur. Oh, refinery, I guess. Pulsed vision, reflective, hammerhead. That's really the best weaponry we have right now.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
Alright, build. Okay, it's
We
part
will
of our
build
fleet.
as you command, Vakona.
only got 17 mils, so we have to be careful with what we build.
Shipyards at your disposal, Vakona.
So that we're, yeah, that we just finished. So actually, oh, we have taken that off the thing. That's fine. So build stuff here as well.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Okay. Sirma, 4% infrastructure. Let's go ahead and flip over to terraforming. Not quite to 1 yet. Good. Some more terraforming there. Right down here. Altara. We're done with terraforming, so it's all infrastructure now. Okay. Witness, huh? One cruiser against our 2 DEs, so they have cruisers now too. And we'll just manual both because they're gonna lose both of them probably.
System update.
Yeah.
A few ships
Wait, what?
approaching Varkon.
Oh, Winneth. Yeah, it's down here. Somewhere. There. So what do we got? One ship incoming. Should be fine. $14 turns to complete versus 18. So what if I go totally all in? Still 30, so that's not really worth going all the way. 14 turns. Fusion is very hard to get early on. Saltara, 1 DE, Shoni down here. Also a DE.
System update.
Won them both. So what are we doing? Let's see what we're doing for. Oops. Yeah, I figured it'd be last. Early on, especially on the smaller maps, it's quite easy to be last because the AI cheats with colonization. They'll colonize everything even if they start going bankrupt. The game doesn't penalize them for it.
System update.
So we can't really reach anything. So what's our biggest planet that we can colonize? Is it this one? That's size 8. Got a couple size 7s. This one looks like it's the biggest one though. Kamtara. Billabong Nix. So let's go ahead and do that one then. Let's send these guys over here.
Cartographer, chart the path.
Meet up with that tanker, and then we'll send them all over to Kamtara. Colonize it.
System update.
Alright, let's start bringing down that as well. Same with Trenter and Shoni. Okay. All you can do is just go to the next turn.
System update. System update.
Alright, switch that to infrastructure. Already done with terraforming there. So I think that's the last planet we have to start actually doing any real hazard reduction on.
System
This guy's have one more turn.
update.
There has been a new discovery,
Oh,
Vakona.
Ahead of schedule, nice. Very nice. Shaped hyperfields. 5 turns. I'd rather focus on weapons technology. I need more weaponry. Three turns. Alright, start with those. HCLs.
This may be the egg we need to crack, Varkona. System update.
Alright, now we're gonna move you guys to Kamtara.
Cartographer, chart the path.
So still got a few turns left on these.
System update.
Gonna skip right by.
Enemy fleet incoming, Varkona.
We have made a breakthrough, Varkona.
Oh, over here. 16 ships.
We will move at full speed.
Your word is law, Varkona.
They're not gonna make it in time though. Definitely not. So, Sierma. Be our first colony to get taken out. That's fine. So we're going to take out 2 of theirs in return. Alright, so we're done with that. Nothing else unlocked? Seriously? That sucks. Let's switch to... missile technology, research that.
This may be the egg we need to crack, Varkona.
Actually, let's do heavy flight missiles first.
Our laboratory is fully equipped and operational.
Won't be having any help on Sierma, but still, might be a good thing to start with that.
System update.
We have lost a star, Varkona.
Alright, so... still working on that. It's fine, it drops our colony cost down quite a bit though. Our and development costs down. Getting rid of it, though we'll have to recolonize it, which sucks, but... C'est la vie. We're gonna hit them harder anyway, so...
System update. We have made a breakthrough,
Man, these guys
Varkona.
are like researching like crazy.
Your word is law, Varkona. Research in this area begins now.
I guess it was only 2 turns, wasn't it? I suppose. Holy crud. They ran in tons more ships while I was screwing around. Alright, we'll still fight them manually. They got a lot of DEs. Actually, it's DEs, half cruisers, so should be interesting.
Coordinates received. Maneuver drives to full.
I wanted to take Midway out. I could. It's pretty thin planet. They haven't been able to do much colonization work on it. Most of them are repair and salvage. God. Only one of them's in armor.
Target locked. Reinforcements have come. Reinforcements have come.
Yeah, tons of missiles. Gotta say.
Target locked.
Point defenses has probably got a long way.
Attacks. Target data received.
Daiko! Cruiser! Breaking up!
Don't see a CNC ship. Oh, there should be one. Somewhere. Oh, there it is there. Oh, wow. But they got a fuel ship and it blew up all my ships. I think I managed to even take out one of theirs yet. It's kind of ridiculous.
Firing on all
We are targeting, Daiko!
Didn't have enough ships, and their ship design's a bit more... disadvantageous to us right now. They got a lot of missilery. We don't have many, if any, point defenses, and they do have point defenses, so. Defeated.
System update. It was simpler than we thought, my supreme. We have been given the necessary sum, Varkona.
Okay.
System update.
New lands to conquer.
Still waiting on civilian population to grow there. Could probably take a while.
System update. System update.
Enemy fleet incoming, Varkona.
Got another 16 ships. The hell? Director this time. Definitely not ready for that one.